Yo, what's up, Team Handsome guys? It's your boy Ryan here, back with another YouTube video. And today I got something a little different. This past weekend I spent out in Tampa, Florida at my buddy Elliot Hulse's Strength Camp Challenge, Grow Stronger event. It's basically a 3-day summit type of thing. A lot of cool YouTubers were there. But I got a chance to sit down with my good friend and motivational speaker, Yaya. Now, we talked about presence, style, tailoring, fit, all kinds of cool stuff that goes along with dressing well and looking your best. But the main thing, I just want to put a little context to this interview, is that I really like Yaya's sense of style because he is a motivational speaker, but he's not going up there and standing in front of crowds of people wearing a suit. You see, his demographic is a little bit younger. He speaks to high schools, middle schools, colleges, so he wants to appear relatable. And if he goes up there standing in a suit or like a higher end business casual, he's not going to be relatable to these children. These kids, they're not going to relate to him. They're not going to hear this message. So take that note and check out Yaya's style and what he has to say. I threw up some clips also of Yaya just being Yaya and some pictures towards the end. But like I said, I really like Yaya's style. It's very functional for what he does. He really has a good athleisure style, but it's a respectable look to show a commanding presence to the audience that he speaks to most. And that's one thing I always want you guys to know, is you never want to be too overdressed, you never want to be underdressed, but you should always know who you're talking to, how they should perceive you, and what message you want to send. So with that note, enjoy this short 10-minute interview with me and Yaya. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm here with my boy Yaya. You want to hit your Instagram or
Yeah, sure. At Yaya.
I'll put it up in the thing too. But yeah, we're here at Elliot Hulse's Strength Camp Challenge, and let's see the Grow Stronger experience today, right? Yeah. Yaya is a motivational speaker, so he speaks in front of hundreds. I mean, what's
thousands? The biggest is
like stadium type shit.
5,000 people so far. Yeah.
And he's got really good style, but it's more like a sporty type of athleisure style, I think is what they call it. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So he's got some dope loafers. But I wanted to talk to you guys because his presentation is seen by mainly a younger audience. You target like younger audiences, and I think a lot of the people that watch my stuff are ages 18 to 35, so they're a little bit ahead of that maybe, but they don't want to be all suited up. So
right.
When you're trying to have a professional appearance, what are you going for when you speak to people?
So people judge a book by its cover. You want to make sure your first impression is a good representation of who you believe you are to be, right? So depending on the audience, depending on the setting, if I'm speaking, if I'm going to go to an interview, I'm going to dress a certain way, or if I'm going to be on stage and I'm speaking to a crowd that's pretty young, I'm going to dress a certain way. So I would my whole thing is, the moment you get to meet me, 3 things. 1, I'm energetic, I'm athletic, and I'm powerful. Mm-hmm. So I want those 3 things to be communicated subconsciously.
And you also, I'll throw some clips up of your speeches too for the guys watching. Mm-hmm. You are energetic as hell. Yeah. You're moving, you're jumping. Mm-hmm. So you have to, obviously if you showed up in a suit, I think you would be a little more disconnected. Yeah. I don't think they would relate to you.
Hell no, fuck a suit.
And you'd probably rip your pants.
I would.
Because I know you like tailored stuff, so you'd be like, oh shit.
Right, right.
So what do you look for, with your clothes? I can say athleisure, I'm gonna throw some pictures up, but when you go shopping, what are you looking for?
Yeah, so I'm kind of a simple guy. So I like a good fitted, everything has to be tailor-made or fitted, So it doesn't really matter what I wear as long as that I make it fit my body in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I would get a simple shirt, I normally don't wear shirts.
You're not a big logo guy either.
I'm not a big logo guy, but normally it's just a simple white shirt, maybe a V-neck because I show my chest a little bit.
Got to show the guns and the
Exactly.
The V-necks. You guys, we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
The V-neck gives you that accentuated jawline.
Exactly.
So if you got a round face, the V-neck's dope.
Yup.
But you always wear loafers though.
Oh, always. These are Todd's right here. This I got a gift for my birthday.
That's a premium loafer.
Yeah. This is legit stuff. But you don't have to I think this is $300, $400 bucks.
That's gonna last you.
I like quality over quantity. So you if you go to my closet, I was just talking to my wife, we went shopping. I shop once a year, and I just kind of go all out, and my budget is for the entire year is probably around $400, $500 bucks.
That's really low.
Yeah,
considering
really simple.
Because I just I do a lot. I'm big on good footwear, because if you buy those loafers will last you at least. Driving shoes do wear out a little faster. Say these boots are $200.
Right.
But a good pair of boots, they'll last you for fucking 5 years.
Right.
And then you can resole them and keep going.
Quality, man.
But people they love. I just did a $100 challenge video where I go to H&M and I buy an outfit. But I refuse to do it with shitty shoes.
Right.
I'm not gonna try to buy a pair of shoes for $100 and be like, No, because it's $50 for a whole outfit, and then like a pair of shitty shoes are gonna fall apart.
Right.
I can't do that. So like, why are you saying quality over quantity? Like that, there's value in that. And I didn't realize that because like when I first started, like I was broke, so I was like, I'm just gonna get like the nicest stuff I can. But after a while, you just keep replacing it.
Right.
And then you realize, man, if I just get one pair of like, diesel jeans that are like $250, but then I get them tailored and cropped and make them look perfect, they'll last me for like 4 years.
Right.
I've had the same pair of diesels for 3 years now, and they still look amazing.
Yeah.
Then it's a value. So it's like when you say you only spend $500 a year on clothes, it's because you're actually like adding to your collection.
Correct. No, that's some of the stuff I threw out. Like let's say for example these jeans. I'm wearing these jeans probably like 300 days out of the entire year.
That's awesome.
It's the same thing. But
do you wash your jeans?
Once in a while. I don't like to wash them too much, and if I were to like really go all out, I would probably like freeze them or do
I always
something
freeze
like that.
Yeah. Everyone's like, why do you freeze your jeans?
Right.
It's like,
it's better in my opinion.
Like I wash like those diesels, like they were all wax, and I just actually washed them for the first time because pants stretch out, so you want to wash them, and they ring up and they get tighter again.
Right.
So like I had the same pair of the diesels like 2.5 years. I finally just washed them, and they lost a little bit of the wax. I'm not gonna lie, but now they fit good again.
There you go.
I gotta wash them for a while. But
yeah. So let's say for example these jeans, right? I went to a place called Uniqlo.
Yeah.
And I don't like jeans that are just tight because I got big ass thighs.
Yeah, and for those that they're like, I can't wear skinny jeans. My quads are too big. You wear skinny jeans?
Yeah, I wear skinny jeans. My quads are big as like for my size. They're pretty big, so I get stretchy denim jeans.
That's why I tell them like skinny jeans are stretchy. If your skinny jeans ain't stretchy, you're buying shitty.
Exactly.
Like, well, so what's your height? You're
I'm 5'7" at 180 pounds right now.
Yeah, and like I said,
I'm short and stocky.
Yeah, but you're jacked too. Like,
yeah,
you work out. He does like full splits. Like
I'm getting there. I'm
your
working
workout
on it.
routine's on point. Right? But yeah, so like going back on like just adding to it, and you shop mainly out of function too because you're going to be speaking, and I'm assuming you're meeting principals, you're meeting school officials, and because a lot of what he does is at schools and high schools, colleges,
right?
So it's like I think you walk the line well just in watching your Instagram and the videos that you post, like of what you're wearing to be respectful to both. Being more of like I would say not a father figure, but a motivational figure to the children,
right.
As well as
being in style,
and equal to the parents and the staff of the school. So you have to kind of, and I think a lot of people like mess that up. Like
I think the most important thing is knowing who your audience is, or knowing who that person you're going to connect or you're trying to attract is. Once you know them, and this is not about like compromising or shape-shifting your style or whatever, but you're being respectful about the entire scene. You kind of understand. Like when I go up and I'm speaking to like 1,000 people, usually I rock a blazer. Yeah, and that blazer is usually like a color that represents my energy or my the power that I have.
You like the vibrant colors, I've noticed. Obviously the red loafers are
because I'm a loud personality.
Yeah.
So
but do you wear those every day, or do you wear them only when you're speaking? I tell people too, don't buy like red shoes are dope, red loafers are awesome, but you can't wear red shoes every day, or else you're the guy that wears the red shoes every day.
Right. Yeah, it's subtle. It's like there's certain moments, and one of my buddies, he's into fashion. He told me like you want certain things to be accentuated. So there's like a little thing that just kind of sticks out, and it's very subtle.
Thing, like the one, like I wear like bracelets. Like for me, like skinny jeans. I'm big on the ankle opening.
Yes.
So like for example, here it's like I want the pant to go right into the boot, so you notice the boot. Even it's all black, but you still notice it.
Yep.
Like I'm big on that. That's like it's crazy you said that. Because you don't study this. I study this all the time.
Right.
But that's like when you meet other people that have good fashion and like know how to present themselves. We all have a similarity.
Principles, man, are universal. Like once you know it, you know it. Yeah.
So, talk about more like your athleisure style, because even your workout gear, like you wear a lot of tapered sweatpants. Like even your workout gear is on point. Like
I have a joke that I get my shit from Baby Gap because it's so tight. so no, but seriously, like that's my introduction.
What brands do you like? Because I mean, you guys definitely check out his Instagram because it's on point and you got a lot of followers and you're growing rapidly too. Like, Yaya has a confidence course, which is really good, and just even some free confidence stuff that you guys should definitely check out.
Yeah, I have some stuff on YouTube when it comes to confidence stuff, but you guys can check it out there.
So like even your workout gear, like what are brands that you recommend? Like because athleisure, like I'm okay at it. It's not my strong suit.
Right.
I like Nike Tech Fleece.
Right.
And I'm like, just buy one pair of Nike Tech Fleece joggers and you're good.
Yeah.
And then like tank tops.
You see, for me, what's crazy is I don't pay too much attention to the brand. I pay more attention to how it looks on me and how it makes me feel. So the things that fit because of my body type, I like tight things, right? So probably like Gymshark, something that I wear.
Have
I like
you seen
Odin.
Athletic Revolution?
Yes, I have a few of their pants.
I just bought their short sleeve hoodie and I put it in one of my videos, like my loungewear video. I'm like, this thing is dope. Like,
Same thing with the sweats. Like I get my sweats that when I travel, I travel like 40 times out of the entire year. I always wear sweats. I never, because I want to be comfortable as fuck.
But you never know who you're gonna sit next to.
That's true.
So, but even
that is true.
And I think the line is blurring there, because like I'm big on always representing well when you travel, because for one, I've met interesting people on an airplane. Like so, it's like you don't know who you're gonna be sitting next to. But I don't think with the revolving, like business casual is a lot more casual nowadays. It's not as dressed up and like suited, but you still want to look respectful. So I mean, you wear sweats, but I'm assuming they're all a solid color.
Yeah, they're solid. They're mainly gray, and you know they're fitted. Now I think one thing that you brought up was a really good point. I think it's important to understand what your goals are when it comes to your dressing, right? So. Purposely, when I'm like the most antisocial person when I'm flying.
Yeah,
that's because I need
the beats on.
Yo, dude, for real, like deadass. I have my head, even if I'm not playing shit. I just have my, and I just want to like, I want to recharge. I want to conserve my energy. You know, I just don't like to socialize or interact.
Well, that's knowing what you're going to do. I mean, like I said, I'll show you some clips. Like, I mean, you're energetic. You do that roller coaster thing. Like, you're like, and you're doing that. I mean, when you travel, sometimes is it just one speech a day, or do you do different grades, or?
I do. So it depends. So sometimes if I'm doing a tour, I would do a bunch of schools in that area, you know, sometimes they book me for like 4 speeches in that day.
Yeah. So you have to conserve your energy. So that makes sense. You're gonna be sleeping on the plane. Yeah. You don't want to be expanding.
Exactly. I need to catch up instead of getting a red eye.
But some points that I've seen just in everything you wear that like my guys can take is just. You don't wear a lot of flashy stuff, except when you're trying to convey that energy, which I think is great. Like he's the MC here, so he has to stand out a little bit. Hence the red loafers. Right. They look good, and nobody here's wearing loafers either. So like that stands out in itself. Right. So and you're not too far. Like this is mainly a gym type of environment.
Yeah, and that's
like the Odin people recognize that. So
my audience.
Yeah, you got to know who you're trying to. You know, you're not going to wear that if you had to go to a job interview. So,
probably not. No. Yeah. Unless I'm working at the gym.
Yeah. So like a lot of people like they get confused. Like they're like, oh, I just don't know how to. It's like just do a little homework on who you're going to talk to.
Right.
I mean, and then just dress accordingly. And I always say one level above. Like obviously one level above is loafers. Nobody here is wearing loafers.
Right.
Except for maybe me.
Right.
But that's because I'm trying to look way above because that's what I do. So, so yeah. I mean, just to wrap it up, like what like. Because I mean, it's like you have such a vibrant like personality. Like, how can somebody dress to like really accentuate that type of personality?
Yeah, dude. I think the most important thing is know yourself, because when you know yourself, you'll know your style and what rocks. You know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Second thing is know what kind of impression that you want to create, because people do judge a book by its cover. You're not defined by your clothes and what you wear. However, you are. Making a statement.
Like snap judgments.
Exactly. You're gonna make a statement. I like to think of it like, imagine you're walking the streets of New York City and you just mind your own business, and then you see this guy pull up in a red Ferrari, and then he comes out of his car and then he's dressed in this Armani suit with his Gucci glasses, hair slicked back, and he walks up. Immediately you're gonna have an impression of him. Now imagine that same guy. You're walking New York City, and then he comes out from the corner of the street in his little box, and now he's crawling up, and his shirt is all raggedy and ripped up, and his hair is all over the place, and it's the same dude, but you have an impression of him.
Yep.
So this is just the reality of what it is. Perception is reality. People are just going to judge a book by its cover. So if you know yourself, make sure you take control of what kind of statement you want to create for your, the people that you want to interact, whether that's a girl, whether that's in a club, whether that's with your homies, whether you're speaking on stage or an interview, and then just take charge and keep shit simple. Focus on quality over quantity, in my opinion. Don't overthink it. Like, I'm saying, it's the little things that make the biggest impact.
And if they're watching this, I mean, I like to think that they know all this because they watch me. But like you said it, you nailed it. Fit, know what you're trying to accomplish, and just be yourself.
Exactly.
Because I never want people like, when you're starting out in fashion, you got to kind of model people. Like you got to. I mean, I'm sure you have people you're like, damn, that dude's got good style.
Yeah, Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Oh my
two
God,
of my
Kevin
biggest
Hart.
inspirations.
Kevin Hart's style is so on point.
Yeah, and I actually met the guys who dressed him up for his wedding. They have a company called Musica Ferrer.
Yeah,
and
I've seen that. I
and
follow them on Instagram.
I'm good buddies with one of the co-founders, and so it's like just understanding and see how they there's the way that they dress tux is completely different than how other people. If you go to Suit Supply, for example, or something like that,
Like I mean, a lot of my guys too. Like I don't preach suits very often because for one, like I just made a statement or a video was like, you actually don't. I don't believe you need a suit anymore in this day and age.
I agree.
Just because it's not a status symbol anymore.
Right.
And if it is a status symbol, the people that are wearing it usually look shitty in their suits.
Right.
So and that was the whole point of the video, was like, for one, to outfit a wardrobe full of suits, I would love to have like 7 custom suits.
Right.
That I could just alternate color every day of the week.
Yep.
Like, that'd be dope. But that's $7,000.
Yeah.
At minimum. Like, you're talking Musica Ferrer. I mean, they're like 2.5K a suit.
Yeah,
like,
I bought my tux for my wedding. It was $1,400.
Yeah, and that's it.
And they fucking got holes in them. Like, I think there was a moth inside of my fucking tux.
Oh, and that's the thing too. You don't wear them that often.
Yeah.
Because not everybody, unless you're required, you're like, and not even Wall Street nowadays is making you wear a suit every day. Like, you live in New York City.
I live Jersey, New York. So I go to New York once in a while.
So you see it. Like, are people wearing suits every day in New
York?
York?
Nah, I think they kind of wear like nice shoes like that. They might have like jeans, and then they have a nice blazer. Like that's
blazer,
kind of
like maybe a casual
knit
tie.
Yep.
It's more relaxed, and I think it's going to keep getting more relaxed. It's like, I mean, I believe obviously my whole business is based off dressing to impress and being that, but I think that it's getting more relaxed because I would say that the rise in coffee shop entrepreneurs, if you want to call it, guys like yourself, like guys that are making a living doing unorthodox things. Are kind of shifting the way people view success. And I think that's dope. I think it's awesome because with the internet, with with the fact that I have an audio recorder and a $200 GoPro recording an interview.
That's dope.
Like, it's insane that you can do that. And like you could do that, I could do that. I mean, anybody watching this could do that. And just create content that helps people out. So, I mean, definitely, you don't always need a suit. I don't know where I'm going with that point. I just went on a tangent there. Hope you guys got something out of that.
Fit, would you say fit, know
what you're going, and quality over quantity.
Yes, absolutely. Dope. There you go.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick interview.